this bike right here has really taught me that if you see an old guy riding a bike, you should ask him about it and buy it, because these things are freaking awesome. This right here is a BMW R1150GS. It has the 1150cc motor. This one has exhaust on it. It has a shaft drive, so you no longer have to mess with any chains of any kind, which makes it pretty freaking convenient if you actually ride your bikes. And I want to show you guys the suspension. This is very typical BMW of this era and everything that goes on with it. The back has a very simple way to remove these rear wheels, very simple way to remove the front wheels. I rode this bike, this is 20-year-old bike, from Meridian, Idaho to Yellowstone. I have a whole video on that. And I just want to tell you how amazing these bikes are, but there are a few downfalls. So we're gonna start off with the positive. First, I put these 705 Shinkos on it so I could go anywhere I want. It was amazing, just being able to have that freedom, dip on a dirt road if I want, or not be intimidated by pulling off the road. Made it very enjoyable. Second, the riding position is amazing, being tucked in on here in the standing position. There are a few faults to this bike. One is the ABS is pretty trash, and the other is no cruise control. I have only had one real mechanical issue, and it was my own fault. I ripped the gasket, but I got a new setup. So I just siliconed it because we were on the trip, but I just got a new setup for about $6, and it wasn't too shabby. And this one does have a neat thing. It has an exhaust system on it. No catalytic converters. We're men. We don't need cats. It's got 33,000 miles on it. And this is the GS. They have the RT, the ABCDEFG, the QX17, BMW. They just throw letters and the same engine and same platform really, and say it's different. It does have a plug for heated gear, adjustable spring preload, which is pretty useful if you know how to use that. I don't, I'll be honest. I have rode 2 up on this, and it was pretty doable. This seat does have the opportunity to get taken off, and then it's just this little toolkit, which I think is kind of cool. It rides well, because I rode this bike a lot. Cornering on these is the biggest shock. These things in the corners are equal to most road bikes. I went up and rode a very twisty road near my house, and the person I was riding with, they claim that I was about 3 inches off the bags. And if you pull up some videos, other people riding them that are more skilled than me, you'll believe it. This bike can wheelie, it does awesome with that, and it's just a lot of fun. It's very practical. It has heated grips. It's got flashers right here for your high beams. Your hazards are there, turn signals. This is to cancel your turn signals. Everything's very easy. But like I said earlier, it needs cruise control. So you can get one of those little locks, and that's satisfies your needs, or one of those pinch style that they sell for the RTs. What more do you need? I think this might be the best bike if you can get these under 2,500 bucks. But I will also add that they're not perfect, but they can do wheelies, they can go off-road, and they corner well. And if that's all you need, this will freaking check all your boxes. The maintenance on them is pretty cheap. There's videos for everything that you need to do for this engine, for the suspension, for the drive shaft, whatever issues you have. And if you get one, get rid of the CADs. That's a big wake-up call. If you need a bike that can cruise at 100 miles an hour through the desert, that's it. If you need a bike that can putt-putt to and from work, the GS does that. So if you guys find a decently priced one, pick it up, have fun, ride it, and then move on to the next. But I got a bike lined up that's coming right now. We'll see if we can make a deal and trade, but time will tell. And just like that, she's gone. She's gone, guys. I don't know if I mentioned this because I was kind of a little overwhelmed trying to get everything recorded, because I didn't think that bike was gonna sell. It's October in Idaho, and it didn't sell. I traded it for another bike that I love as well. So this bike has what's called a windshield that is functional. It has the same exact motor. So I'll do a review on that. I'll do some riding on that. Hopefully take it on a trip. If not, I'll have somebody else take it on a trip and have fun with it. So that's it for this one. Got this bike plus $1,000 bucks. So it's a good day. All right, so I just got a minty bike, which is a bike I've never had. It's an ex-police bike. It's a R1150RT. police edition. And I think it's gonna be a good bike, but I simply do not know. Part of me feels like you shouldn't have bought this. It's a used piece of equipment, but here I am. I got it on trade. I gave him my bike, he gave me $1,000 in this. So I can really like drive this thing off a cliff, and I can still sleep at night. So that's a great feeling to be into a piece of machine.